Welcome to Campus Cravings. I'm your host Zoe Brock, and I'm here at the University of North Texas in Denton. UNT is home to over 46,000 of the most creative and diverse students in all of Texas. It's also nationally ranked for its top-notch university food, serving award-winning meals and snacks in 7 dining halls and over 20 retail food shops. Clark Bakery is our very own on-campus commissary kitchen that prepares all the bread served on campus, from donuts to muffins to cakes to croissants. Without further ado, let's dive in. One key person behind the scenes is senior pastry chef Bonnie Norman. She's baked on a professional level for the last 15 years in restaurants and bakeries, and now she's at UNT. Chef Bonnie, how did you get into baking?
I've been baking since I was a little kid. I loved making my mom her birthday cake every year, although I don't know if she loved me making her birthday cake every year. I just slowly over time developed more and more as a pastry chef, and now I get to do it for a living.
Chef Bonnie works endlessly to pump out 25,000 meals on the average day. On a full day, she helps make over 40,000.
There are not a lot of campuses that have a commissary bakery like Clark. We are staffed by professional pastry chefs, and we teach our student workers the same skills that we learn here.
What all do you make in Clark Bakery, and where all does it end up?
We make a lot of classic items like muffins, cookies, Rice Krispie treats. Those are very popular. Our products go to 7 retail locations on campus, and then 2 other locations, Frisco and Discovery Park.
Wow, so y'all have a lot of work on your hands in this bakery.
Yes.
Bonnie is also a full-time student at UNT, pursuing a degree in hospitality management. So you're a full-time chef, a full-time student, and I've heard you're a mother of 3. How do you do it all?
I don't sleep.
Wonderful. Adding more to her plate, she leads the college's culinary competition team, traveling around the country competing against other university chefs. They create dishes that you would find in a fine dining experience.
The recipe that I'm making today is one that I'm practicing for that.
What dish are we making today?
We'll be making pavlova with a passion fruit curd, a mixed berry compote, and vanilla bean whipped cream.
I see some ingredients ready for us over there.
Great, let's get started.
All right.
First, we're going to take the egg whites and add it to our mixer. Right here, I have the sugar already measured out along with the cornstarch. I'm going to whisk it together. And then with the mixer on, I'll slowly add the sugar to the whites. Right now, we're looking for a stiff peak. Stiff peak should hold its shape when you lift it up.
I see.
So next, I'll prepare the piping bag. So now I'll load the meringue into the piping bag.
Now, what kind of flavor are we going to see with a meringue?
A meringue is going to have a toasted marshmallow flavor when it's done. First, I'll pipe a flat base because the goal is to have a space down inside to fill with the curd and the berries and whipped cream.
What's the trick to piping?
When you've piped, thousands and thousands of cupcakes in the same design, you get really good at it. Or you realize that baking is not for you.
It's not your forte.
We're going to bake them low and slow at 200 degrees for an hour. The next step is going to be the passion fruit curd, which we're going to cook on this burner right here. First, we start with a passion fruit curd puree. We add our sugar and our salt, 6 whole eggs.
What is a curd?
It's a cooked fruit puree.
You're a pro at cracking eggs. I have to, walk on eggshells when I crack eggs.
Just like the meringue, we want to cook it low and slow, because if you turn the heat up too high, you'll end up with scrambled eggs.
I see. No breakfast today, huh?
No, this is dessert.
Do you like to make desserts at home in your free time, or are you more?
I do, but I'm much more of a cookie brownie type at home. So now I'll take it off the heat, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to pass it through this sieve.
It looks like we have a delicious curd at the bottom there. Nice and thick, but smooth.
So now we're gonna do a mixed berry compote. So we'll add a combination of strawberries and blueberries to our pot. And a little bit of sugar, and then a splash of lemon juice to bring out the tartness of the fruit.
And guys, this smells amazing.
So this is our almond tuile step.
Is this considered like a cookie?
It is a type of cookie.
Okay. The step looks really fun. I mean, this is like an art. This is past just food. This is something different, isn't it?
I'm not naturally artistic, but I can get there with baking cool desserts. These just came out of the oven.
These look not only beautiful, but they smell delicious as well.
It's the almonds.
All right, so what's our next step?
So after this, we're gonna do our vanilla bean whipped cream, and then we'll be ready to assemble.
Yum, let's get started.
So we're gonna add our heavy whipping cream, our granulated sugar, and then the secret ingredient, vanilla bean paste.
Oh, I wish everyone could smell this. This smells so good.
The next step is assembly. We're ready to put our pavlova together.
How exciting! All right, how are we gonna start off?
So we're gonna start with our passion fruit curd that we made earlier.
Yum.
This is gonna be our secret center of our pavlova.
Ooh, the secret center.
We are gonna put our mixed berry compote on top. The
And
final
the
touch,
Final touch.
one of our almond twirls.
Oh, and just like that, we have a beautiful pavlova. I have to check before I dig in, is this dish gluten-free?
Yes, it is naturally gluten-free.
Really? I have never in my entire gluten-free life had such a beautiful and elaborate dessert, so I am really excited to dig in. All right. Oh my gosh. That is maybe the best thing I've ever put in my mouth. Right off the bat, when you get a bite, you get that berry compote. It hits you with that tartness, that sweetness, and then you get the kind of marshmallowy, softer sweetness, and you get that crunch from the meringue, and then it melts on your mouth on the inside. You get a little bit of almond from the cookie, a little bit of nuttiness. It is, I mean, just wonderful, really.
I'm really glad you enjoy it.
I think the meringue is my favorite part. That and the passion fruit. Personally, I mean, I can't wait to see you take this on the road, because if I was a judge, I mean, I'd have to give you first place. Why do you think this is an award-winning dish?
I think it shows a lot of techniques, the meringue, the curd, the compote, the whipped cream, and especially the twirl. I think that the judges would look at that and see the level of skill that I've achieved as a pastry chef here at Clark.
Even though students can't eat the pavlova just yet, Chef Bonnie helps produce over 200 unique desserts that leave Clark Bakery every day, feeding roughly 45,000 students. UNT is so lucky to have you, Chef Bonnie. Thank you for having us today. It was so much fun.
Thank you. I had a great time.
Go Mean Green!